Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And today what we're doing is we're taking a look at another AliExpress case for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So I recently did an unboxing for this particular case. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max silicone case, and this is the one that actually has the pop-up animation. So effectively this was a one-for-one replica of the genuine thing. Now I believe the silicone cases go for roughly around £40 here in the UK, probably around $40 for everybody else. And it got me thinking, because when I actually installed this, obviously it did everything that it said on the box. So Magsafe was perfect, did the pop-up animation when you actually put the case on. So I'll actually demonstrate that now. So if I just hold this up against the back of my iPhone just to sort of demonstrate. As you can see, it does the animation. It's effectively a one-for-one replica. But having used it for that week that I was actually off work, you might just be able to see how much fingerprints, how much lint is already accumulated on the case. And I actually stopped using it after only a couple of days because of all the lint, the fingerprints, and just the general feel of it. Having used this particular case for quite some time now, I kind of got used to the leather feel, and even though it is a little bit more slippery, it was just a better case for me. So what I did was I went back to the same seller that I actually got that particular case from, and I messaged them, and they did have some leather cases. Now I recently actually purchased a genuine Apple leather case for a family member straight from Apple, and when it arrived, it got me thinking even more that I wonder what the replicas are actually like. Now unfortunately I don't have the genuine one with me, but this is effectively what I got. So this was priced at £21, I believe. So it wasn't actually much more than this one. I believe this one was roughly around, at the moment the seller's actually got them listed for around £19. So it's around £19 for the silicone one, and you can get the leather one for £21. So it does come in a cardboard box, and then you have the usual sort of plastic wrap, and then the case. And as with most of these, there doesn't seem to be any type of actual locking the tab that you get on the back on the leather ones. So, and that was exactly the same with the Apple one as well. There wasn't actually a seal on it. So if we just take this out, that is what we're presented with. Try not to drop it. And I went for the Baltic Blue just because this is the only one that I'd actually seen for real, because that was the one that I actually ordered for my nephew. So this is essentially what we're greeted with. I'll probably insert some B-roll just to give you some better shots of it. So in terms of the inside, we do have the color-coded ring. This looks exactly the same as the genuine item. We do have, most importantly, some metal buttons. So this was the biggest complaint with the brown leather case that I actually received. So the tactile feedback was virtually non-existent. And we also have the pressed Apple logo just there, rather than the sort of just the outline that we get on this one. So if I hold both of these side by side, you should be able to see the difference in the Apple logo. So the final thing with this one is the fact that it is a pop-up animation one. So let's give that a try. So once again, I'll hold my phone up and I'll put the case back to back. And as you can see, it does do the animation, and this is the leather case. Now, in terms of fit and finish, let's put it in and try it out. So yep, it does do the animation. And in terms of buttons, you should just be able to hear that is definitely a much better tactile feedback that you get from all of the buttons. Now, the one thing that I did notice about this particular case is you do get more of a lay on the table design compared to the brown leather case that I actually received. So it looks like the genuine ones do actually have a bit more protection in terms of laying your phone face down. I do have a screen protector on my phone as well, and it still covers that. So essentially what that's doing is, no matter what screen protector you've got on your phone, your screen will always be protected when you put it down. So this is essentially the look that we end up with. All nice. once again, as I say, I'll insert some B-roll just to show what it actually looks like. Now, considering this is a third of the price of the genuine one, so the genuine one that I purchased, yes, it arrived the very next day, because Apple's very good when it comes to shipping things that are under the sort of £100 bracket where you get courier shipping. So the genuine one actually arrived, I ordered it on a Friday and it actually arrived a Saturday morning. This one, it took a little longer, so even though you're seeing this probably the day after I actually did the unboxing on this one, it's actually been over a month, and I just never got around to posting that particular video. But yeah, in terms of feel, it's similar to obviously this one. It does have more of a leather smell to it, so it seems like it's probably more genuine of a leather. But that could also just be from the actual interior lining as well. All in all, I'd highly recommend this. So in my previous videos, I actually said that when it comes to these kind of replica Magsafe cases, you want to avoid the leather ones simply because of the buttons. It makes for a really bad experience. But this case has now fixed that, and essentially this is a one-for-one replica of the real thing, just at a third of the price. So as always, I'll leave links in the description below, but if that link has expired, then the only thing I can suggest is search for pop-up animation one-for-one leather iPhone 12 Pro Max case, and that will probably bring up a listing if this particular one isn't listed anymore. Well, that's it for this video. As always, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell icon, that way you're notified whenever I post a new video. And I'd really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up as well. And other than that, thanks very much for watching.